Hello children, welcome to the e-learning session of Geography. Today we are going to study lesson number 7, Population. Learning objectives. Population, population growth, population distribution, population density and structure of population. These are the concepts we will be studying in this part of the video. Population. A population is the number of living things that live together in the same place. A city population is the number of people living in that city. So, children, population means how many people are living in a particular area. It can be area, or in one city how many people are living. That can be called as the population of that city. And the people living in one country can be called as population of that particular country. Several factors are responsible for the development of a region. Out of this, population is an important factor. While studying the population of any region, the following aspects have to be considered. Means if we have to study the population of any place, we also have to consider few points such as population growth, population distribution, population density, and the structure of population. Population growth. Population growth means increase or decrease in number of people living in a particular area, state, country. So how this population changes? The reasons are birth rate, death rate, life expectancy and migration. Birth rate. The number of live birth per 1000 people in a year shows the birth rate. Means in a country, out of 1000 people, how many children are born in a particular area will be called as birth rate of a country. Death rate. The number of deaths per 1000 people in a year shows the death rate. Means in one particular year, among 1000 people, how many people are dying? That will be called as death rate of a country. Life expectancy. Life expectancy means the average lifespan of an individual expected in an area at the time of birth. In the olden time, we have seen our grandfathers and forefathers. They used to live for 105 years, 100 years. That was the average life rate of the people. And now we can see that most of the people die after 60 to 70. Means normal average life expectancy is 60 to 70. So life expectancy is also important in the population change. Migration. The movement of an individual or a group out of an area or into an area is called migration. Yes, children? Migration means movement of people from one place to another in search of employment, education, or for residential purpose. This migration is also of two types: in migration and out migration. Okay, how many types are there? Two types of migration: in migration and out migration. When people move into a region from outside for residence, it is called in migration. Means from outside, if any person is coming to stay for a long period of time in our country, that will be called as in migration. And if the people are going to stay out of our country to other country for a long period of time, that will be called out migration. Distribution of population means the number of population is not equally distributed in the area. We can see that in cities many people are living, whereas in villages less number of people are seen. So this uneven counting of people is dependent on some reasons such as physical factors, that is location, soil, relief. Relief means ocean floor, climate, minerals and resources. Economic factor means the factors which give us money, that is agriculture, transportation, market, urbanization and industrialization. Political factors such as war, political instability means we can see riots, strikes, and government policies means the policies made by the government, and social factors like race, language, religion, and culture of a country. Density of population. The ratio of the population of a country to its area is population density. While discussing population distribution, density of population is also considered. Means when we see that population is spread unevenly everywhere, density of population is calculated. The density is calculated as per the formula given below. Density of population is equal to population of a region divided by area of a region. From the area of a region and its population, one can calculate how many people live in a square kilometer. Density of population is not the same everywhere. In some regions, the area is small but population is large. In other region, the area is large but the population is small. Therefore, the density of population is low. Means where place is big and people are less, that is having low density, and place is small but people are more, that will be high density. The last one is structure of population. Population can be subdivided into various categories. By studying the correlation between the subdivisions, an understanding of the structure and quality of the population is possible. Means this whole population, how many people are living in a country, they are divided on the basis of sex, that is male or a female, age, that is small children, teenagers, middle aged people and older people, rural and urban, that is city and village people, literacy, educated, uneducated people. Productive population. Productive population means the population who are earning money. Population can be subdivided as per the groups given below. These subgroups and their relationship with one another is studied in the structure of population. The next category is age structure. In a region, when the population is subdivided as per the age group, this is called the age structure of a population. Age structure is useful for the projection of population and for understanding the dynamics of the age structure arrangement. Similarly, it also helps in understanding the proportion of active and dependent population. Productive population is the population between the age of 15 to 59. Productive population means the population which can work and earn money. This group of people is active in service and business. They directly participate in the economic activities of a region. In regions where the proportion of this population is more, especially youth, the development is rapid. Means where productive population will be more, development will be more. And dependent population is the population below the age of 15 years and above the age of 60 years. Means this population is dependent on the productive population. The people below 15 years of age are totally dependent on the productive population. That is, small children are totally dependent on the elder people. And people above 60 years also fall in dependent category, but their knowledge and experience make them a valuable asset to the whole society. The next method to categorize population structure is occupational structure of the population. The population of a region can be classified into working and non-working group. These people who are not in jobs or professions despite being in a productive age come under the non-working group, means the people who are of the age between 15 to 59 but they are not working anywhere. This non-working group is dependent on the working group. If the proportion of working population is higher in a region, then the population is termed as industrious. Such a region has rapid development, means the place where working population is more, the place will be more developed. Area of residence. The population of a region can be divided into two groups as per the area of residence, that is rural and urban. The people are living in cities or villages. People in the rural areas are mainly employed in primary occupation, and in urban areas the proportion of people working in secondary and tertiary occupation is large. Means in villages most of the people are working in agriculture, whereas in cities people are working in industries and service sectors. The population in the rural areas is involved in the production of food grain. The urban population is dependent on the rural population for the supply of food grains. Means villages are producing the food grains and cities are dependent on villages for the supply of food grains. Next group method is literacy. Literacy means education. In some society, some people are literate and others illiterate. In our country, a person who can read and write is termed as literate. Yes, means a person who can read and write any language can be called as a literate person. This definition can vary from one country to another. The percentage of literacy throws light on the quality of population, means how much a person knows. The knowledge of the person is estimating the quality of population. People above the age of 7 can be classified into literates and illiterate. Literacy is an indicator of the social and economic development of a society. If the percentage of literacy is higher, then the country develops socially and economically. Literacy leads to the development of a cultured and progressive society. Means education will change the overall thought process of the people and it will lead to development of culture and progressive society. Due to migration, there is change in the population composition. There are many kinds of migration. Regions from where people migrate show a fall in population. Such regions show a shortage of manpower. On the other hand, the areas to which they migrate show an increase in population and have a strain on public amenities and facilities. Human Development Index holds an important place in the study of human condition related to international economic development. Today, it is commonly accepted that only economic prosperity, means having money, is not development. Along with money, there are some more important things, that is life expectancy, means how many years a person lives, average education he has received, and standard of living, means how much he can earn. The values of the Human Development Index range from 0 to 1. Highly developed regions have a value close to 1, and as the level of development goes down, the value of the HDI decreases. In an area with very little development, the value of index is close to 0. Means the Human Development Index is calculated in the numbers of 0 to 1. Population, a resource. Population as a resource is important for the economic, social and cultural development of a country. Means for a country to develop, population is very important. Rather than population numbers, it is the quality of population which is important. Means how many people are living is not important, but what is the quality of people living is important. Along with the percentage of literacy, sex ratio and age group, health levels, etc. are also considered while thinking of population as a resource. The supply of skilled or unskilled labor depends on the quality of population.